Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent and teaching instructor. Welcome to my YouTube station. I've been doing this a long time. I have been 51 years in the business in private practice for 41 years, and I worked for IRS. The rest of those years, I'll let you figure that out. I'm a national expert in IRS resolution matters. I know what IRS does because I worked at IRS. There's a lot of people that don't know what the hell they're talking about. They think they do. They try to come on. My father once said, "You can't shine shit." And really, a lot of people are trying to shine shit on the internet. That's an old Marine Corps saying from my dad. Anyway, today I want to talk to you about passport revocation and what you need to know. The IRS came along about, 8 years ago, and it's unbelievable how this passed. It came back through the FAST Act, F-A-S-T. It's really fast what they did. And it was for funding for paving roads in the United States. And in this legislation came this piece from IRS. Well, if you owe serious tax debt, started at 52, now it's 59. I don't know if anyone considers this serious tax debt. IRS does, but what they're going to do, they're going to file a federal tax lien. They're going to send you a 508C letter. You have 90 days to go ahead and reply to close your case out, either through a payment agreement, a currently non-collectible, or an offer in compromise. If you don't, IRS is going to suspend, deny, and remove your passport, and you can't travel. That's a really fast thing, in fact, that they did, which is really sad. And if you want to go ahead and get your passport back, the first step is, before the State Department gets involved, which they will at some point, you have to close your case with IRS. So what's required? You have to give IRS a current financial statement. At the service center, it's a 433F. Very easy, 2-page form. IRS is going to take it. With that information and with documentation, they'll either put you in a currently non-collectible, which means based on what they see, they can't collect the debt. They'll close the case. They'll let the State Department know, and boom, you'll get your passport back maybe in 6 weeks. Or at that point in time, they can get you a payment agreement. That's the fastest way, because boom, it gets approved right then, your payment agreement, and boom, they notify the State Department. You'll get your passport back quick. Don't expect it to come back maybe 4 to 6 weeks, or through the offer and compromise, where you go ahead and tell IRS you want to settle your debt. Here's my financial statement. I want to settle it for pennies on a dollar. But you got to be eligible. So your current financial statement that goes to IRS will be the determining factor. So if you want to do it yourself, that's the process. You got to call IRS, but you better know the IRS national standards. I'm not going to get into that now. The IRS national standards dictate what IRS will allow for you to go ahead and live on. If you don't meet their standards and you have more money left over, you're going to have a sizable payment to IRS on a payment agreement. Make sure all your tax returns are filed. If you need me, you call my office, you speak to me. I am a former IRS agent, expert in IRS tax resolution matters. I try to pull the curtain behind you, let you know what IRS is doing. IRS must check all the blocks off before they go ahead and notify the State Department. But you got to remember, it's not just about getting your passport back. It's about closing your case with IRS too. Give me a subscription if you would. I'm always here for you. Thank you so much.